Just want to say hi, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Um, I know that there's a lot of things going on. I know people are out shopping, doing all kinds of things. This weekend this Thursday has been a great day. We are able to celebrate with family. I hope you've been able to celebrate with family, friends, being safe, of course. Um, Maybe you have a little small group in your house that you have had. Maybe you had your mom or dad over or whatever, something, to be diligent, and keep everything, keep everything safe and whatever. But, we have to uh, keep being thankful in all things. So to be thankful is a feeling of expression, expressing gratitude or appreciation, and that's from dictionary.com. And we can so easily get caught up in things and just life and just everything going on around us that we can forget to be thankful. So yeah, Thanksgiving just happened. We sat around a table, we prayed, we gave God thanks for everything that He does in our lives, for everything that He is working out, for everything that He's doing. But sometimes life happens, and we can get, we can think about it for one meal or one day, or maybe off and on during the year. But there's truly more to what God has uh, going on every day for us, the good things that we can thank Him for. Um, I know during this past week, something happened that kind of irritated me, and it was so hard to um, remain thankful. I got worried. I got anxious about it. I began to focus on those things instead of what I should be focusing on for a minute because I was so nervous. So maybe this might be small to some of you. Maybe some of you were like, well, you were stupid by doing that. But whatever your response, here's what I did. So um, I washed my laundry, and that's not why I'm not thankful. I'm thankful to be able to do my laundry. I am thankful to have a washer and dryer in my house. I am thankful for each blessing God gives me each day. But I am not thankful that I left my AirPods in my pocket, and I knew it was going to happen eventually. I knew that it was going to happen. It's not like, because there's been so many close calls. There's been so many times. And tell me if you've had an experience like this where you wash something you did not mean to wash. I mean, to me, it's just like crazy how something so small can end up in the wash. Probably shouldn't be showing you my personal number there. But, there's like, it can throw you off. I was so stressed and worried about it. I was drying them out. I have this little device that you can plug in the wall, and it gets rid of moisture out of rooms and whatnot. And so I use this device on it too. So kind of propped it open and set my ear pods on there and angled it with the thing sitting on top of it to try to dry it out. And all that worry, all that fret over that didn't really make a big difference. It actually did nothing. It just caused me to freak out. But I was hoping against all odds that they would work. And as you can see, they are working. But it freaked me out for a little bit because I was like, what am I going to do? I don't need to go out and buy another pair. This is what I use to communicate with students on the computer. It's how I do these right here. And so it was kind of nerve-wracking. But Psalms 106:1 says, praise the Lord. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever. Above all, AirPods, these things right here, they're nothing. God's love is something that lasts forever. We can get so focused on these tiny little things, and this thing is tiny. We can get so focused on things like that that it can really make us fret, make us worry, and we can be thankful. Now, I didn't like freak out, and I wasn't not really not thankful, but for a little bit, I was just so worried. I was praying. I was like, Lord, please, please let these things work. Please don't let this be something that I'm having to go out and get something, another pair, or trying something new. Um, and so whenever they worked, you better believe I was thankful. You better believe that I gave God thanks for helping me, because I'm sure that those things, they had been through washing and drying. I don't know how they made it, except for the grace of God on that one. But Psalms 107, 21 through 22 reminds us, let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love and his wonderful deeds for mankind. Let them sacrifice thank offerings and tell of his good works with songs of joy. And that's kind of what I was doing afterwards, is just thanking God, praising God. And we have to remember to thank God and praise God, when things are going right and when they're not. So just, I had another instance too where a buddy of mine helped me out, because I had grown facial hair, and as you probably noticed, it's been shaved off and it's trying to grow it back. But my face kept just breaking out the last week and a half or so, and just getting really, really bad. And it was so itchy, so terrible. And I was not thankful for that, for that beard at that point. And I actually went over to my brother's house, and it was bothering me so bad. When I got home, I just shaved it off, and immediately relief came, due to what one of my friends had told me about facial hair. And so I learned something new. So I shaved it off and immediately stopped itching. And then now I'm growing it back out. And I'm thankful that God, he allows, us to learn things. He puts people in our lives that can teach us things, that he allows us to just find solutions to life's difficulties. We've been going through this season of COVID for too long. It's been since what, February? It's been almost a year. And this, it's like enough is enough. But we can be thankful through these times. We can give God thanks. We can do as Psalms 147:7 says, sing unto the Lord with grateful praise and make music to our God. We can make a joyful noise to him. We can give him thanks. We can give him praise. I was out driving today because I just kind of wanted to see how many people were out shopping, while everything's going on and all this social distancing stuff, and and I want to see kind of how many people were out. And there were a lot of people out, and it's Saturday, but they have all the sales for Black Friday. I don't even know how Black Friday went. Kind of stayed in for that. I don't like to be around the buzz of all that, but today I went out, figured to be a little bit more calm, and there were a ton of people out, shopping and everything. And while people go out and while they're shopping, while they're going around, I notice people get really aggressive this time of year. And where sometimes we can be, and I used to be out shopping, and on Black Friday and stuff like that for a couple of years. I went out, and there was just one year whenever I was trying to get something. I believe it was it was a television. So I didn't have a television at that point. And so I was looking for this television. And so I went over to Walmart, and then there was a television on sale that I was looking to get. And so what ended up happening is these ladies started pushing and shoving, and I literally threw my hands up in the air, turned around, and walked out, because I was like, wow, I just don't want to be a part of this. And so it was very I don't want to say it was stressful because it wasn't stressful. It was very revealing, because what I learned is sometimes that we can get our minds focused on things, we can get our minds focused on what's going on around us, that we can lose our thankfulness. And so just be thankful. Give thanks to God. Philippians 4:6-7 tells us, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind in Jesus Christ. The most awesome thing that we, have to be thankful for is truly Jesus Christ. It is truly, His life, His death, and His resurrection for us, so that we could have salvation. And just knowing that God has prepared the way for us is a complete transformational thing. It's just something to be thankful for. And so, it maybe you just need a reminder tonight. Maybe we all need a reminder tonight. Maybe we just, maybe something hit us tonight, and so we say, Lord, check my heart. Am I thankful? Am I being the person that you want me to be? And I believe that many people are, but I do think that sometimes we need to be reminded that Jesus, he's really the center of our everything, and that while life goes on, that he's the one that helps us through it, and we can be thankful. Thankful in all things, in all circumstances. We can be thankful when things go right. We can be thankful when things are wrong. But I just want to remind you tonight, and God bless you. I hope you have a great rest of your Thanksgiving weekend. Hope to see you at church tomorrow, in your churches, wherever you are, if you're able to meet. Pray for those who are struggling from COVID. I do know some people who are in the hospital with COVID right now, and just pray for them. Pray for others you might know. Pray for those that you do not know. Pray that the Lord would bring an end to all this, and give God thanks for what He's going to do. All right, God